What's going on, guys? FD Guru here, bringing to you guys another episode of my fantasy sports podcast. And tonight we got a tricky four-game NBA slate. Got a few injuries we got to keep an eye on, per usual. This is the time in the NBA season where injuries and DFS can be a little difficult because some teams already know that the season's over. So they, sit guys randomly or they'll play guys they haven't played all year. And from a DFS standpoint, it's tough to manage and judge all of that. So you really got to keep an eye on things from now all the way until the end of the regular season going into the playoffs. So I'm going to point out a few injuries before I give you my 5 picks. And we'll make this video nice and quick so you guys can get on with your lives. James Harden shows as a game time decision, but the Rockets fully expect him to play tonight. Unless there's something weird that comes up there and his knee is actually hurt, don't play him, but he's looking to play tonight and he's in a pretty good spot. It seemed like more of a rest day than anything for Harden yesterday, so just keep an eye on him. Aldridge is out. That's going to open up a lot of usage for other Spurs utility guys. I'll get into that. Whiteside's out. That's going to open up some usage as well. Adams has a game time decision tag as of now. We'll keep an eye on that. Grizzlies are, they got their normal guards out tonight again. I'm actually not. Yeah, Chalmers is out as well, so expect those young Grizzlies guards to have a lot of usage again. Ben McLemore, Kobe Simmons. Scal is a game time, and Wade is out as well. That's going to open up some minutes for Tyler Johnson. Maybe Dragic gets a couple more minutes added on. Martin is a game time decision. Ginobili's out. Doesn't really matter. So that basically sums up the injury report for tonight. For point guards, my favorite value guy is Russell Westbrook. He has been reaching value as of late. 12,000 is a high price for him, but he's just going to get you 50 tonight against the Kings, and that's something we want. We want a guaranteed 50 tonight on a small slate where there's not a lot of great value, and point guard isn't a very valuable position, so you can spend up here. You just want, you want a stud or two tonight to get you at least 50. It's going to be tough to get points. Westbrook's in a good spot at home against the Kings. You just got to hope that the Kings stay in this game. Shooting guard, I like Harden as well. I think these are the two guys you got to spend up for tonight. Again, this is another blowout concern. Houston at home against the Spurs who don't have Aldridge. Both games are like 12-point favorites. Both the Thunder and Rockets are both 12-point favorites. So that's the only risky thing here. But both guys are going to get you 50 fantasy points tonight. For small forwards, I like Kyle Anderson a lot at 5,600. He's going to have a lot of usage with Aldridge out. He should be on the court for a majority of the game. Him and Rudy Gay are great spots at small forward tonight. He should see at least 20 to 25 minutes. 4,400 is a great price tag. When Gay is on the court, he's going to have pretty good usage, whether he starts or he comes off the bench. Power forward, my favorite play of the night is Bam Adebayo. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. 3,500. He is probably going to start tonight, and with no Whiteside, he should see, over 20 minutes. He should get a lot of playing time. So we'll see what happens. If he's not in the starting lineup, he'll be the first guy off the bench. He's a good value guy tonight at 3,500. You could also go up and look at James Johnson or Kelly Olynyk. All those guys are going to have high usage with no Whiteside tonight. You just got to pick which two you like the most. For centers, I think Pau Gasol's in a good spot against the Rockets. He should see higher minutes tonight with no Aldridge, more usage. 6,000 is a pretty good spot. He's more of a GPP guy just because he has that high ceiling, but he could also play weird minutes. It depends on which rotation is working for Pop in that game. He doesn't really have set-in-stone guys that he plays 30 minutes every game. It really just depends on what he thinks is working out for the game. Popovich is really a DFS nightmare because you can never predict what he's going to do. If you have the money to spend up, Marc Gasol should be a fantastic play tonight. The Bucks are going to have a tough time covering him. He's coming off of a rest game. He should be able to get up towards 40 fantasy points without an issue tonight. That's going to sum it up for today's podcast. Just keep an eye on these game time decisions. Keep an eye on starting lineups. And you should be all set to go for tonight. Until next time, I'm the FD Guru. See you later.